a collection of reader reactions to Boruto Manga Chapter 82. Well then, let's get started.
Boruto's new jutsu name is Rasengan Uzahiko. In new form change of Rasengan?
No, maybe it's not a morphology change. Maybe it's a new form of Rasengan with a nature change.
If it's in nature change, what do you think it will be?
Boruto can handle 3 types of futon, rate in Sweden.
I think Uzahiko is more likely to be Sweden because of its name.
In the original story, he doesn't use sweeten much, but in the anime, he uses it quite strongly.
Boruto was amazing when he fought against Ao, wasn't he?
I wondered what Uzahiko was, but it's related to Japanese mythology. I didn't think this was possible, but there's a new Shin Jutsu.
Has there ever been a connection between the jutsu and the name of a myth?
Sukuna Hakona is a Japanese mythological god.
I thought that a Shin Jutsu is when the eyes change and the Shin Jutsu is triggered. Boruto's eyes didn't change.
Then new jutsu name, no need to add Rasengan to it. I think it's just a derivative of Rasengan.
I don't think that all jutsu are visual jutsu. Claw marks on code are also a Shin Jutsu. So Shin Jutsu does not visual jutsu.
To be honest, I wonder if wearing Rasengan makes you stronger.
If the normal Rasengan is a jutsu to rotate chakra with the palm of the hand, then Rasengan Uzahiko is releasing chakra from all over the body and rotating it wildly.
I think it is like a ranged attack because of the whirlpool around it.
Or is it a physical ability improvement by wearing the power of Rasengan?
It would be hot if it could be cloaked and disappear like a vanishing Rasengan.
If it wears a vanishing Rasengan, it would be a good counter to Sukuna Hakona.
Boruto's weakness was his lack of defensive skills, so something like wind armor might be a good idea.
I wonder if Rasengan Uzahiko is a jutsu that normally auto-guards by wearing a Rasengan all the time.
Wouldn't that be a bit like his jutsu?
An invincible wind barrier that repels all recognized attacks?
I'm more likely to be inspired by that jutsu.
In that case, it's like he's always activating Shinra Tensei Jutsu.
Shinra Tensei has an interval, so it's a little different.
It's more like he's constantly invoking the rotation of the Hyuga clan.
There's the Hinata rotation, so there could be a reference to that. Maybe Boruto is more of a genius than you think.
Boruto is also a member of the Hyuga clan, so maybe he's more Hinata.
Boruto Rasengan Uzahiko is cool, but to be honest, I don't think it's a good idea to have the same Rasengan and its derivatives as Naruto.
I think the Rasengan Uzahiko is like the Chidori stream, a morphed version of Sasuke's Chidori.
So it's a version of Chidori stream Rasengan.
It's not only defensive but also offensive.
Boruto's master is Sasuke, after all.
I know the change in nature is an afterthought, but Sasuke is really a genius for learning the Raten in just a month.
Naruto did it in a few days after gaining experience with 1,000 Shadow Clone Jutsu.
Boruto's tone is more Sasuke-esque now.
He sounds just like Sasuke from the 4th Great Ninja War.
Boruto is really showing off his swordsmanship this time.
It reminds me of the training scene between Orochimaru and Sasuke.
Boruto looks like a samurai, not a ninja.
Unlike Chidori, it's hard to combine sword and Rasengan, so I'm looking forward to seeing how he uses it.
Then why not just wrap the sword in Rasengan?
I'd like to see him show some kind of swordsmanship that slices the sword multiple times.
From the looks of it, I'm sure he's got more applications for Rasengan.
I mean, it's not a Boruto, it's a Momoshiki. But there was Rasengan, and I'm sure there are others.
Master Sasuke is teaching him, let's hope.
Sasuke still has his morphology, and I'm sure Boruto isn't as good as this.
You're right, he's got Minato's blood running through his veins.
I'm honestly relieved that we didn't inherit Minato's sense of naming.
Rasengan is already the ultimate in morphic change, so what's another morphic change from there?
In the anime, he's mastered an even more advanced version of the normal Rasengan form change, so he must be a real genius.
There's also the vanishing Rasengan with a change in the nature of Raten. There are too many possibilities.
He can also use the Futon Rasengan, which is a futon with a change in Narora of futon.
If Boruto is also good at Raiden, he's Sasuke's disciple, and if he learns Kirin, he's hot.
In the anime, Sasuke used it.
I didn't think I'd see Kirin in Boruto animation, so it would be cool to see him use Kirin because it's slow but powerful and cool.
This line is cool.
It would be cool if Boruto said it.
Kirin is a jutsu that uses natural lightning, so even karma can absorb it, so it's an effective jutsu.
But the Kirin needs to be able to use Kaden to create an updraft.
I'm excited to see how strong Boruto is getting.
On the other hand, I remember being disappointed that Naruto didn't change much after 2 years.
I didn't know what made Naruto stronger. I think it was just the Udama Rasengan.
Naruto was weak, so I guess that's the contrast. But I don't know how Momoshiki's karma, which can be beaten up by Naruto Sasuke, can make him so strong.
I think Momoshiki is weak, but Boruto is stronger because of his specs.
It's not like Boruto has awakened as an Otsutsuki. It's more like he's become stronger purely through training.
The fact that he uses swordsmanship as a result of his training.
It's not like Boruto originally used a sword.
I think it's cool that he's using a sword to attack, coupled with his clothes.
I'm just in a mood where I don't think he's going to joke about it anymore.
What happened to Boruto? It's like looking at the old Sasuke.
If Boruto doesn't get to go all out against Cord next month, he's just going to be a surprise guy.
I like the cool Boruto, but I hope we get to see Boruto like he used to be.
Kawaki's cool too, and it's like there's 2 Sasukes.
Worst case scenario. Let Kawaki be an idiot.
Can't Boruto fly like Kawaki?
It seems like flying is a privilege for Otsutsuki.
Maybe Boruto is differentiated more by his spacetime jutsu than by his jutsu to fly.
Boruto hasn't used his karma yet, even though he's so dominant with his claw marks.
Kawaki, on the other hand, seems to be using karma to overpower the claw grimes.
Kawaki is strong enough, too.
He's relying too much on karma to develop his individual strength.
Kawaki is easily behind Claw Grimes and ahead of Boruto.
Well, I kind of expected Kawaki to fall behind.
Boruto's master is Sasuke, so there's no one who can teach Kawaki.
If anyone could teach him, it would be Naruto, but Kawaki's sealed up.
If it wasn't for Ino Shikacho, he would have been sacrificed rather than defeated.
In Kawaki's case, he was caught by surprise by a top-class Rinnegan holder, so it's hard to say whether or not Boruto would have been able to kill a top-class Claw Grims in an instant or not.
I can't say for sure, because I can't really gauge the strength of that Rinnegan holder's Claw Grims.
If you liked this video, then please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with your friends. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next one.